Did you know that there are 6 to 8 million homeless animals in the United States? Did you also know that on average, 2.7 million healthy adoptable pets are euthanized each year due to overcrowding in animal shelters? The facts presented by the Humane Society are truly upsetting. How about that in non-spayed female dogs, mammary cancer is the most common cancer with a 50% fatality rate. In unaltered males, testicular cancer is the most common. These statistics given by PetEducation.com and WebMD are truly disheartening. The complications that come with non-spayed female and non-neutered male dogs are extensive and can be easily prevented with the decision of the pet owner to spay and neuter their animals. I have had a total of 9 dogs and 3 cats in my life, and all of them have been spayed and neutered. However, I have many family members and friends who have decided not to spay and neuter their dogs, all resulting in fatal complications. I have spoken to many different veterinarians on this subject, as well as for the purpose of this speech, I have done extensive research on the topic. I also surveyed 20 dog owners and asked them 3 questions about their animal. The first question I asked was if the dog was male or female. 11 dogs were female and 9 were male. The second question I asked was if the animal was spayed or neutered, and of the 11 females, 10 were spayed, and of the 9 males, 7 were neutered. I also asked them to rate the level of aggression towards other dogs in a social setting on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no aggression and 10 being violently aggressive. Of the neutered males, aggression level averaged a rating of 6, while of the 2 non-neutered males, aggression level averaged a rating of 8. Of the spayed females, aggression level averaged a rating of 4.9, while the non-spayed female had an aggression level of 6. While it is promising that most of these dogs are fixed, many people still do not know the risks of non-spay or neuter or the benefits of getting their pet spayed or neutered. First, I will talk to you about the risks on pet health as well as the community of non-spay and neutered animals. The following problems all exist because pet owners are deciding to not spay or neuter without full knowledge or understanding of the potential risks. One reason pet owners are deciding not to spay or neuter is due to the myths of spay and neuter. The myths range anywhere from too much weight gain to too much behavioral change, as well as believing that breeding these animals is a quick and easy profit. Many health risks are associated with non-spay and non-neuter animals as well. According to the ASPCA, in females, mammary tumors are the most common malignant tumors in 53% of all female dogs. As mentioned before, of these, 50% of the tumors lead to fatality. Also, in unaltered females, there's a greater risk of pyrometra, which is a fatal uterine infection. Males that are not neutered have a higher risk of testicular cancer. Additionally, males that are not neutered and are also classified as cryptorchid, meaning one or both testicles are undescended, are 13 times more likely to get cancer in the undescended testicle. Aggression is a huge problem, especially in non-neutered males. In an article published in the Science Nordic, Therese Benicki became a vet in the United States and now works in Oslo, Norway, where spaying and neutering is illegal unless medically necessary. Here she treats more dog bites from other dogs than she ever did in her 2 years of practice in the United States. She concludes that sex hormones from sexual reproductive organs lead to unnecessary stress and aggression in the animal. This causes them to display dominance, territorial, and protective aggressive behavior. An impact on the community of non-spayed or neutered pets is the level of overcrowding in animal shelters. Even if a shelter is a non-kill shelter, this leads to them having to turn away animals because there are no open kennels. Many litters in the shelters are from accidental breeding. Next, I will tell you how to prevent these undesirable risks. Spaying and neutering your animal can help reduce or even prevent these issues. First, I would like to debunk the myths of spay and neuter. According to a research lab at Brown University, weight gain may happen due to a lower level of activity, a natural tendency to wander, as well as a hormonal imbalance post-surgery. However, this can be counteracted with a healthy pet diet and exercise. Another myth is that the procedure will cause a personality alteration. While this may be true, it will change for the better. The aggression level will decrease as well as the tendency to wander, but it will not change habitual or learned behaviors. Finally, many people feel that breeding is a quick way to make a profit. However, this is false. Raising a litter is a much more expensive process than thought. There are numerous vet appointments for the mother and then the puppies, vaccinations for the entire litter, as well as feeding them a high-quality food. This all takes up most of the profit that you would make. Not to mention, it is a time-consuming and delicate process. As you can see here, on average, the total cost to breed a litter of responsibly bred puppies is about $15,000. Health benefits are evident in spayed and neutered canines. Spayed females live up to 23% longer than their non-spayed counterparts, according to the Humane Society. Also, spaying reduces the risks of mammary cancer and eliminates the risk of uterine cancer and ovarian cancer altogether. In males, neutering completely eliminates the risk of testicular cancer, while also decreasing the risk of perianal tumors and hernias. As mentioned before, spaying and neutering alters behavior in beneficial ways, such as reducing roaming behavior. This means that there is a reduction in the possibility of your pet being in a traffic injury. Aggressive behavior also is drastically decreased by spaying and neutering. Especially in males, when sexual organs are removed, it causes a decrease in testosterone levels. This in turn lowers aggression, displays of dominance, and territorial behaviors. When talking about overpopulation and overcrowding in animal shelters, spaying and neutering are the only 100% effective method of birth control for animals. So spaying and neutering can indirectly reduce the number of homeless pets and euthanizations. Next, I will talk to you about how if pet owners are more conscious about spaying and neutering their pets, a few of the issues associated with non-spayed or neutered pets can be completely avoided or even eliminated. Imagine empty kennels in shelters or elimination of canine cancers. There's a reduction in the amount of accidental litters and animals in the shelters. There is a reduction of unnecessary euthanized animals because there is space available in the shelters. According to PetEducation.com, neutering males will not only prevent the cancer, but with good practice, eliminate testicular cancer in the entire population. Also, with proper neutering, crypt orchid is completely eliminated. In the aggression aspect of dog behavior, there is no more reason to worry about the repercussion of dog-on-dog aggression. Less aggressive dogs and less dog altercations reduce injury and fatality of other dogs. The United States having a good spay and neuter practice will be beneficial to not only the health of the dog, but to the community and other animals as well. Finally, I reach my conclusion. After listening to all the risks about non-spay and neuter and all of the benefits of spaying and neutering your animal, I hope that as a pet owner, you decide to spay and neuter your pet. For those of you out there who have pets and have not yet had them fixed, are you now considering otherwise? The health benefits that come with spay and neuter grossly outweigh the reasoning to not alter your pet. The beneficial behavioral changes from your animal will be a great weight off your shoulders when you no longer have to worry about mischievous wandering behavior or aggressive behaviors. You will completely eliminate the risk of your animal getting specific cancers, and finally, you will completely eliminate the risk of an unwanted, expensive pregnancy. Although I specified the speech to dogs, spaying and neutering is extremely beneficial in other animals as well, especially cats and rabbits. There is plenty of research out there to look at on the effects of spaying and neutering, as well as talking to your vet. Visit pet-specific websites such as the ASPCA.org or the Humane Society, or since we're in Athens, here is the number, address, and website of the Plains Veterinary Hospital in the Plains. More debate can be found on when to exactly get your pet spayed and neutered, but according to Denise Flame, a veterinarian that published an article titled Risks and Benefits to Spaying and Neutering Your Dog in the Whole Dog Journal, states that it doesn't necessarily matter if we do it right away, just as long as it gets done. 6 to 8 million pets in shelters with 2.7 million euthanized annually. What a statistic. Preventable cancers leading to premature death? How saddening. If you are a pet owner and have not yet had your animal spayed or neutered, I hope that you reconsider your decision after listening to this speech. Not only for the overpopulation issue in animal shelters, but for your loving pet's benefit as well.